Hello and welcome to Max Gaming. Morphus Max, gamer, writer, wiki editor. It is Wednesday, April 15th. Happy tax day to people in the United States. And this is my 38th stream. I know I said on Sunday that was my 38th stream, but I was wrong. This is my 38th stream. I'm sure of it this time. Really, really. I have not added any new games to the deck, but I do have word about an old game that's on the deck. One that I backed the Kickstarter for called Book of Travels. It had a lot of promise. It was supposed to be a very atmospheric game, as opposed to many others. It was supposed to be multiplayer, but rather than your typical crafting and gathering and questing, this was more story driven, as in there were stories that you could use to discover things to craft and gather. There were stories built into the environment. You didn't necessarily quest by finding a guy with an icon over his head. You quested by finding a story in the environment and pursuing that story. Nor was there your typical in-game chat. Instead, people talked in symbols. You learned symbols from the environment. You learned symbols from doing things. You learned symbols from other people. And thus does your symbol set and the society symbol set grow. The whole thing is very synergistic. At least that's the way it was envisioned. The news that I got today is that in a couple months' time, they are shutting down their server and the game is about to become single player offline only. It will be leaving early access and instead become much cheaper and arguably playable and totally moddable. I mention this at least partly because, as I said, I backed this as a Kickstarter, and I have, by and large, had a lot of success with backing Kickstarters. Hey, Strugo. I mean, I've had Kickstarters that take a long time to complete. I've had them go quiet for a while and then eventually complete. And even this one, I eventually got word. Yes, I got word that they're giving up on it, but nevertheless, I got word. The only out and out failure that I've had is one called Norse Noir, and the poor guy that was developing that sounded practically suicidal by the time he was ready to pull the plug. So, in general, Kickstarter, valid institution. Don't let things like this discourage you from investing in creatives out there. So, starting off this evening with a game from my buddy Joe's library as tribute called Chorus. I had not heard of Chorus before. Looking at the store page, it appears to be a combination of Tomb Raider and Blood Rain in space. Execute exciting combos. Engage in zero-G combat. Explore ancient temples. I thought it looked interesting. I'm going to give it a try just as soon as I untangle my wires. Sherry can laugh at me with her wireless headphones. I'm happy with the connectivity. This is Chorus. I thought Deep Silver was a heat sink company. Probably epilepsy warning. Too small for me to read. First up, make that text bigger if I can. Sounds epic, doesn't it? Okay, let's see. Gameplay. Nope. Display. Gamma? Gonna keep it for now. Accessibility. I like that. Display subtitles on, subtitle size. Where's the fucking huge option? I do not see a fucking huge option. Okay, audio. I kind of like the music. But still. And just check out controls. Ship. Oh boy, that's small. ABXY. This is not. Help me. Tell me this is not controller only. Control scheme. What are the schemes? Custom. Alright, let's find out if it works. Hey, Roanna. I'm playing chorus. Thank you, Roanna. I will do that. Here we go. 2.5k followers. They call it a shooter. We will see. Yeah, the store page spells it with a V. And the category spells it with a V. But Steam spells it with a U. And I am not seeing keyboard controls. I guess we'll see. Oh, wait. Input device. Silly me. There, that's better. Now I'm seeing keyboard controls. Ship controls. W for thrust, S for brake. Okay, but what about basic movement? It's not chest ship, is it? Let's find out. Okay, speaker type, display subtitles, language English, as opposed to French, Italian, German, Spanish, Brazilian Portuguese, Russian, Polish, Chinese, different Chinese, Japanese, Korean. Wow. English it is. Medium difficulty, permanent death off, rock and roll. Just how bright can I? Aha! There's another thing there. I'll take it down that far. Readjust your ship's orientation by pressing...
I'm Nara.
That's Nara.
I wanted peace and safety for people. I wanted chorus, eternal harmony for everyone. Taught by the great prophet himself, I saw him as the father I never had. He was kind, a healer helping the sick, and a true guiding light for us all.
Sound check.
I became his best pilot, his executioner. My talents and those of other elders were revealed. He taught us to tap into the ether and unleash gifts that lay suppressed inside us. The same powers the menacing faceless harness from inside their void. Nothing was able to stop the power of the circle. Nothing was able to stop me. But then he changed. Something happened, and suddenly no sacrifice was too much. Nimica Prime. A rebellious world refused the harmonious doctrine of chorus. An order was given, one which every elder must follow, even if they disagreed.
Destroy that planet, Nara.
I hesitated.
You can refuse, Elder.
But I didn't. I gathered all my anger. And billions died. I heard them scream. That day I left the circle. Turned my ship towards the rift, ready to stop it or die. Keisha died first. Urum soon followed. Awan, my brother in chorus, was hit. So I left him behind. I left them all behind. And I fled.
Enough, Nara. Time to test that access code.
Transmitting.
What access?
Now.
You only have a few seconds to get inside before the security system re-engages. Good hunting.
I'm a force in the shadows.
Few seconds, huh? Oh, am I supposed to do that? Max can't drive.
What are you doing in there?
Relax. I'll bring your AR-1 back.
Just bring yourself back. And some Nidhogg power cells for the Enclave.
Okay. Do I stay in my ship all the time? This is me not bumping into walls. I can drive. I can do this.
The crew. They never had a chance.
A raid?
Someone sold them out to the cult. They massacred everyone. Even the kids.
A circle cleansing doctrine. Thorough. Who betrayed them?
Never found out.
Press what? Mouse wheel? Ah. Okay. What am I looking for? Where am I going? And is that solid? No, it is not. Okay, it's a power cell. What do I do? Fly through it? Let's find out. Touchy, touchy, touchy.
I got
Yes, I fly through it.
This Nidhogg tech could power the Enclave for years.
one. If the circle doesn't find us.
She whispers to herself. Interesting. I guess that glowy dot is my next target.
I can still reach out with my right of senses and find them.
Press. What was that? E?
You really are one of a kind, Nara. How did you find that?
I'm heading deeper, Sam. They must never know about my right. About me.
And there's one. And how close can I get to these things? Let's not find out. Rights require energy to be used. The energy bar. What energy bar? That energy bar on the left, on the right. That doesn't seem to want to open. Now what do I do? Well, maybe there's another power cell somewhere, like right there. Okay,
The
got
lock
4.
opened. I'm moving on to engineering.
You know, when they said 3D... crap, it is closing.
Careful, automated security could still be active.
And what do I do about that?
Contact.
Do I just click left mouse and... Yes.
Nice shooting. But the section is under lockdown.
I'll find a way. Or make one. I can sense the barrier field's energy flow. Good. No power, no barrier field.
Very touchy mouse. Okay, what does no barrier field mean? Does that mean I can just... No, it does not. So there's a barrier field there. Maybe I need to find more power chunks to knock out. Yes, I need to find 3. Anything up there? Doesn't look like it. Well, let's just take a look around. What's that? What happens if I hit this?
Credits. Might buy me a nice upgrade at the Enclave.
So that's what money looks like. So when they say 3D combat, I wonder if they mean in a ship. This being a ship and all. That's not money. Okay. What about in here? Well, crap. Where? And there's another power cell. I assume I have a shield? I assume it's recovering. And that's 2.
Lockdown lifted. You're amazing.
Thank you, Sav.
And what's supposed to be in here? How have I not bumped into a wall by now?
An incredible sight. They built her big.
Yes. Big and slow. The perfect circle target. Moving in. I still have space for more power cells.
Are you okay, Nara?
It's nothing, Sav. Just remembering something. The pain's still there. Deep inside.
Press shift to boost. Do I need to boost? Do I want to boost? I like taking my time. I really hope there isn't a time limit on this. Welcome back, Strogo, or hearing from you again. I'm not seeing these power cells I'm supposed to find. But I'd like to get through this just to find out if there's more to it than just the ship. There's one.
So, the art arc. It transported jump gates.
Yes. Crossed space the old way. Engineers, pioneers, their families, all looking for a new beginning.
Long journey just to die.
Well, crap. Locked out. Alright, where was my checkpoint? My checkpoint is where I got the security gate open. Oh well. Yes, I need to pay more attention. Okay, back to
An
my big empty
incredible
room.
sight. They built her big.
Yes. Big and slow. The perfect circle target.
Moving in. I still have space for more power cells.
Are you okay, Nara?
It's nothing, Sav. Just remembering something.
The pain's still there. Deep inside.
Where are they? Yes. Shift to boost. That was interesting. I see a target. What's that? What'd you do? Did you reorient on me? Automatically? That didn't do anything. Okay.
So, the art arc. It transported jump gates.
Yes. Crossed space the old way. Engineers, pioneers, their families, all looking for a new beginning.
Long journey just to die.
And that's two. Well, at least it's quick-ish. Well, why wasn't it active before? Why did they only become active? Because I got 2 cells?
An incredible sight. They built her big.
Yes. Big and slow. The perfect circle target.
Moving in. I still have space for more power cells.
Are you okay, Nara?
It's nothing, Sav. Just remembering something.
What's that?
Pain's still there. Deep inside.
I'm good. Thank you. Don't want to boost.
So, the art arc. It transported jump gates.
Yes. Crossed space the old way. Engineers, pioneers, their families, all looking for a new beginning.
Long journey just to die.
Alright. Crap. Yes. There you are. How many of these damn things are there? And do I heal? I don't appear to heal. That's not good. Wait, nope, I did heal. Good. Okay. So I just have to blast these things. I just have to find them and blast them. Damn it. Where? And that's what happens when I hit a wall. I guess I self-repair. How many more of those are there? Let's find out. Don't reorient on me. Not without my permission. I thought I saw one up there. Yeah. Which means there's probably a hostile close to it.
I've retrieved almost all the cells.
Yeah, good.
Sav? You okay?
I knew what had happened here, but seeing it, all those people, their dreams, plans, all dead.
I know. It's cult work.
My work. Once. I perfected those very doctrines.
Not what I wanted to do, but nevertheless handy. Alright, now what? And there's one. Did I actually get all the turrets? Remarkable.
Sav, all power cells collected.
They're all dead.
Their blood is not on your hands. It's on the cult leaders.
And on mine.
You're right. I guess. Get out of there. Come home, Nara.
What are you hiding?
Alright, and how do I come home? Is this how I came in? Is this it? This looks like it. That was not too difficult once I stopped dying. Alright, apparently not getting out that way. I'm getting out that way, toward that diamond that I just wasn't looking at. And I certainly hope I've hit a checkpoint. Because I would hate to have to collect those 6 things again. So this is my exfil, right? Any more turrets on the way? Doesn't seem to be. That narrow little hole there. With what looks like
Memory. Here. My right could reveal them.
Open fire!
Evasive action! Evasive! Heavy turrets!
I must be fast. Boost.
Heavy contact. Engaging boost.
that's 3.
Here. My right could reveal them.
Heavy contact. Engaging boost.
Boost doesn't work.
Here. My right could reveal them.
Press what to access memory? I did E. Is it E? Looks like it's E. Two. 2 doesn't do anything. How?
Heavy contact. Engaging boost.
Boost isn't doing it.
Here. My right could reveal them.
Alright. It's not E. Or maybe it is E.
Open fire!
Evasive action! Evasive! Heavy turrets!
I must be fast. Boost.
But Boost isn't doing it.
Heavy
Shift!
contact. Engaging boost. I have company, Sav. Pirate crows.
Get out of there. Drop the cargo if you must.
Negative.
Okay, scavenger. Hand over your cargo and maybe we'll let you go.
You don't know what you're in for.
Alright. Where'd he go? There they are. Okay, those red spots I assume are lock-on points. How do I lock on? I'm mostly trying to recover my shields at this point. Well, I hurt one at least, I think. What the fuck are they? I am not recovering like I was. I guess I need time not being shot at to recover. And it would help if I stopped bumping into things. Here's one. Well, at least I know when I'm heavily damaged. Coming back now. Alright, where'd they go? Tutorial says always fly as fast as I can. Hold down the boost. Well, I thought I was trying that. Let's try it again.
Here.
Fuck.
My right could reveal them.
I'm way back there.
Open fire!
Evasive action. Bases. Heavy turrets.
I must be fast. Boost.
Heavy contact. Engaging boost. I have company, Sav. Pirate crows.
Get out of there. Drop the cargo if you must.
Alright.
Okay, scavenger. Hand over your cargo and maybe we'll let you go.
You don't know what you're in for.
I am holding boost, by the way. I'm not turning inside them effectively. Bunch of contacts, like there's 4 of them? There's plenty of holes in this thing. If I could only... fly through one. Come on, I used to be good at this. I'm not sufficiently underturning them. Taking damage, but recovered. Alright, let's just pick one. Try to turn in on that one. Ouch. How are they getting behind me? There's one ahead of me. Ow. Alright. Come on. I don't suppose I have missiles or something. There. How badly did I hurt myself there? This is taking a while. This is a tutorial, it's not supposed to be this hard. There. 1. Got a wounded one. Where? On the other hand, that lets me turn easily. Fuck is he? I should be able to underturn him. Alternately, I should be able to hide. There he is. Great, where'd he go? Where the fuck is he?
Rest in peace.
I'm in the clear. They're dead now.
Ah,
It was their choice. I didn't want them to follow me to the Enclave.
Understood. It was the right call.
I can't believe it took me this long.
Don't think I'll ever come back here. Maybe I can still sense something.
I won't miss this graveyard.
Well, that only took fucking forever.
Sav, the cargo is secured and all power cells stable. I'm heading back to the Enclave.
Good job, Nara.
Thank you.
You know, it never occurred to me to use E to lock onto those guys. Alright, control to pick up speed and cover vast distances.
Good. The sublight drive still works.
Nara, I was thinking, all these years, I've never seen you afraid of anything. And the way you fight, precise, deadly. You could earn a fortune anywhere else.
I'm not leaving Stega.
Good.
Ouch.
But things here might change.
You're expecting trouble?
Just come over and we'll talk.
I'll see about that.
Okay, where's my hot point? I missed my hot point. Is there a pointed hot point control that I missed? Great, I'm lost. Oh, there it is. Now, when they say,
Scavenger Nara, I could use some help.
Understood.
okay,
Nara, you came.
need to talk.
I'm listening.
It's a quick delivery, but I'd feel safer if someone like you could watch my back and handle things.
Sounds like trouble.
I'll pay you.
All right. Where to?
Sandwich Outpost. It's not that far.
Lost. There it is.
Azan. Didn't you work at the Enclave?
Yeah, I fixed that ship of yours a few times, but I left after it. Well, I still owe Sav. I've got my own workshop now. Business is good, but I lost some credits. Ah, that damn game was rigged.
And now you owe the pirates.
I'll pay them right after this delivery.
I see.
While piling up new debts.
I wonder if I hit a checkpoint anywhere. Mostly I'm wondering if this is all
We're
there
here,
is.
but I drop off my goods fast.
I'm wondering if this is all there is, if it's all ship combat. I mean, it's cool if there is. Nothing wrong with a ship combat game. What did I do? I must have tapped control. Right, I've got 2 hot points. I must have missed one. I can't tell the difference between them. I certainly hope I'm headed to the right one.
Azan! We finally found you.
I have your credits. Almost. I just need to...
That story's growing old. Pay now, or...
Nara, can you... maybe...
Oh, sure.
Okay. I'll cover your debt.
Fine with me. We'll see you, Azan. You're always welcome to join us for another game.
Thanks, Nara.
You owe me now.
I know. My cargo's still at the Enclave. It's yours. Follow me.
Ah, and now we go to the other hot point. Oh, she is the hot point.
Let's use the acceleration gates to the Enclave.
Right, you shouldn't stay out in the open.
What's an acceleration gate? That is. So that's what happened. I hit an acceleration gate. And here's the Enclave.
We made it. Here. It's what you covered. Plus my cut from the delivery job.
Thanks.
If I repay Sav, I might get my old job back.
Maybe.
If he decides to trust you again.
Alright, now where do I go?
You called it my home, Sav. Maybe one day.
Sav, I'm coming in. Your Nidhogg power cells are all safe.
And your landing bay is ready.
Great. Where's the landing bay? Here's the landing bay. Do I have to do anything more complicated than just fly in?
I'll
Key
let
to enter
the
hangar.
security team know their cargo's here.
What's the real story? Why those energy cells, Sav?
We've had a lot more refugees lately. Things are shaking up back in Cold Space.
You're preparing for a cult attack?
Could be nothing. Keep this between us.
Okay. We have finally landed. Hangars allow you to purchase new weapons, ship modifications, and upgrades, as well as changing your loadout. As you progress through the story, the station inventories will expand, offering more and better equipment. You can find hangars to dock at scattered throughout the different star systems. Once discovered, they are marked on the map. There's a map? Okay.
Always.
Current gun. Empty slot, empty slot. So I can presumably buy more, whatever, ship structure. Ha! Gee, could the hull have been damaged? Hull fragment. Common item. Current HP 700, next tier plus 100. Okay. I don't get it. Hull fragment is 0? Ah. The first one is free. Gotcha. Shields are expensive, but worth it, I think. I don't have enough for hull or shield now. Do I have enough for a gun? I do not have enough for a better gun. $250 isn't a whole lot. I'm gonna have to run more jobs. So, this is Privateer. It's Privateer with a lot of story, but it's Privateer. Privateer is something I enjoyed back in the day. Same spirit as Elite Dangerous. So fly here and there, fight stuff, get stuff, buy stuff. Okay. And I never leave the ship, it seems. Do I really want to leave the hangar? Well, I mean, no. What are my options? Just the shop. Navigate. Right, okay. And I guess to get the next job, I leave the hangar. Raymond DGX. Hello there. You can find out my stream times on my schedule. I typically stream 3 days a week, plus whatever extras there are. Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Likely Banavator, yes. But hey, let's give him the benefit of the doubt in case he'd just like to hang out. But thank you for your concern, Rowana. If he wanted to know my schedule, he could see my schedule. Okay, let's see. I have put an hour and maybe 10 into chorus. It's not bad. Something to fool around with. But I really got to get more practice into the combat. It took way too long to get the hang of that. Yes, leave the hangar so that I can hit the godforsaken escape key again. Yes, leaving the hangar just kicks me out into the atmosphere.
Nara, I've got something that needs your discretion. I have a lost shipment, sensitive cargo, and my wife asked for you.
What does Ree need?
It involves a missing ship. She'll tell you more when you get there.
All right.
Sav, he thinks his secrets are protection.
He talks to himself. Okay, hold and release E to focus your right of the senses.
Sav, any priorities?
Your choice, Nara.
Press tab to open the map. Sensitive cargo, missing ship. Those are two different. I have. No, it is one. Is one job with two pieces? Yes, it is. What's this mastery thing? Mastery screen provides an overview of all available masteries, your current progress, and bonuses they grant. You can level up each mastery by completing their respective goals. Each level will increase the specific bonus master, making you even stronger in combat. As you progress through the story, more masteries will be unlocked, so come back and check them regularly. Okay? What are these masteries of which they speak? Gatling gun mastery. Imagine that. Enemies destroyed. Simple enough. Senses. Credits collected. There were probably more credits back there in that ship that I didn't find. Destroyer. Enemies destroyed. So, enemies destroyed with the Gatling gun. Hull restored. And booster. Enemies killed while boosting. Maybe that's while flying through them? Okay, map. There's the sensitive cargo. I see. I drag the map around. Civilian turn request. So there's cargo delivery. Once I get the missing cargo. That looks like that acceleration gate. And what's this over here? Canaris Outpost, which I apparently haven't visited yet. How big is this map? Not that big. And I'm guessing those are rocks. Okay. Escape. Now escape again. Hopefully takes me to the menu. Let's save the game. Game saved. And let's move on. More than an hour in, 3 games to go. Fortunately, according to my resident expert, the next one is kind of on the quick side. I can see why Joe was interested in it. He was into flight games, among other things, flight games, driving games, train games, ship games. Anyway, next up, Nidhogg. I thought this was going to be some sort of Nordic thing. It is not exactly Nordic. According to my resident expert, it is quick. 1.8k followers. Fighting sports game indie. It may be a 2-person game. We'll see. It may be a DOSBox game, but at least it fits on the screen. With music by Daedalus. Press start. Configure controls. Let's do that. Start is enter. Left, right, up, down. Attack is F. Joy. Jump is G. Yes, player 2. Oh my god, is it supposed to be the same keyboard? Not happy about that. Alright, let's change jump to space. Alright. Let's see if that works. Enter is start. And now nope, the mouse isn't going to work for this. Single player. Begin. Okay. Wait, well, this sucks. No backing out of this one. Hey, this kind of sucks. Why is spacebar not working? That was rude. Kills 1, suicides 2. I believe I'm yellow. Well, let's try it again. Maxim was right about being quick. Damn it. Hey, I really suck at this. Come and get me. Okay, I suck at this. There's a lot more yellow blood than there is red. Damn it. So the AI managed to kill me 35 times, but killed itself 15 times. Well, wasn't that fun? And so the whole point is to fight yourself to the end of the screen and then get eaten by a worm? Okay, well. First impression. Quite possibly last impression. Maybe the worm is Nidhogg. Well, it is the name of that dragon in FF14. I think I'm good when it comes to Nidhogg. I don't want to press start. There we go. Quit the desktop. Yes, indeed. I might try it again someday. Not exactly a playthrough candidate. Okay. Next, Medieval Total War. The game that comes next in the series after Shogun Total War. A troop movement game. Let's give it a look. Maybe it's an improvement over Shogun Total War. It's in my collection. It came up in the shuffle. $1.4K followers. Real-time strategy. So some people do like it. So far, Chorus is the high point of the evening. But you never know, this could be very nice. Doesn't appear to be full screen. Ah, that was the launcher. Because something that runs on Steam totally needs a launcher. Okay, that's funny.
This is an age of darkness. A world of fear, but a few forge their destiny. Medieval total war.
Maybe this is just a teaser. Maybe the actual game is bigger. The actual game is not bigger. Well, at least it's big enough to see on my screen. And my screen is full screen. Yes, what you're seeing is a misrepresentation of what I'm seeing. Let's see if I can fix that a little. Not exactly. Let's see if that makes a difference. Okay, that makes it a little bigger for you people. But really, alright, options. Audio. Controls. Assign keys. It specifically wants number pad. Interesting. It doesn't need to crash every time it goes. Alright. Medieval Total War Viking Invasion. See, right there it can't make up its mind. Is it a Viking game or a medieval Europe game? There is a difference. And do I want the tutorial? Or do I want to just jump right in? Let's see what happens. New campaign. Now let's make it easy. The Vikings, early period, high period, late period. The size of that print, and it's still easier to read on the laptop. In 793 AD, Britain is not a country. It's not even an idea of a country yet. It's a patchwork of competing petty kingdoms left behind after the departure of the last of Rome's legions. The Roman Empire didn't fall in Britain. It packed up and went home, leaving its locals to sort out their own problems. For 10 AD, the Emperor Horatius sent the Romano-British a polite letter telling them to look to their own defenses. Okay, so that's the Vikings. early period gets into more of Europe. Early medieval period is one of absolute faith, stunning brutality, bottomless greed, pitiless cruelty, venal treachery, rampant warfare, low politics, and boundless personal ambition. That was like a diplomacy scream. Except it's too early for that, I think. It doesn't say when the early period is. Oh, damn, that's a lot of rating. High period. I guess this is Russia growing as a territory. And late period. Alright, we're just getting a look and feel, right? So I'm just gonna noodle around with this. And I get to pick who I am. The Irish, over there in like Ireland and stuff. The Mercians. The Northumbrians. The Picts. The Saxons. The Scots. That's interesting. The Vikings. And the Welsh. So I get to pick any one of those. It's an 8-party war. And Twitch called this real-time strategy. Let's try the Irish. Okay, what's this? My building. My other building. Great. My troops in my building. I guess it would be nice to know what my buildings are. And what's this? One lone Scottish town, whereas I have a few. Rebel army. If I have a spy close by. Do I have a spy? My unit. Ah. Loyalty, piety, dread. Interesting. Acumen. For a moment I thought that said human. Okay, very weak defense. Is he a spy? Irish Darkman. Alright, what about... That's this guy. What about this guy? Find the Grey? Find the Grey, perhaps? Loyalty, piety, no grit, no dread. Armed with javelins. Missiles very good versus armor. Very weak defense. So everybody has javelins. But I'm looking for this supposed spy that I should have close by. What just happened? I just hit the damn escape key. Alright. Abby. I apparently have an Abby. Generated income. Okay. What's this building? Farms. Alright, I don't want to destroy anything. That's what's in this area. What's in this area? Fortified village. Lester Field. Blacksmith. Mead hall. Great. And where exactly am I supposed to get that spy that I wish I had? Training facilities. Gallo classes. Alright. Will you stop? Controls are a little touchy. I guess that's the... Ah, and that's my king. My bishop. I have a bishop. Ah! Fortified village. Provincial title. Okay. So that's it. Neutral. Rebel. So these are things to conquer. I'm going to wish I did the tutorial. The whole thing is very joopy. Mead hall. Do I have a mead hall? My building. Where is my mead hall? In here. So I could deduce stuff. Military status. Okay. Alliance. Everybody's neutral. I'm bringing in gold. Subterfuge. The bishop is a spy? Errors. Wow, okay. So if the bishop is a spy, does that mean I can send him here? Does that mean I can send him anywhere? Okay. Let's see what that does, since we're just noodling around. I mean, the implication is that I have troops or places to put troops, or places to build troops. Ah, troops. And what exactly can I do with troops? Well, since we're just noodling around, what happens if I end the turn? Science importance. Here terrible portents came about over the land of Northumbria, and miserably frightened the people. There were imminent flashes of lightning, and fiery dragons were seen flying in the air. A great famine immediately followed these signs. However, this was but the start of troubles for all Britain, as the furious Norsemen came to pillage and lay waste this fair isle. Baby, your ruler's wife has given birth to a son. He will mature in 16 years. So I have an heir. Gummy. So what's happening in Munster? Neutral. What happened to my bishop? Princess? I hate the mouse control. Okay, my bishop is there. What's he doing there? Anything? Is he having an effect on anything? Ah, he's got troops. Like, but not a lot of troops. How do I make more troops? Yes. Royal bodyguards for the king. Sure. Kirk the Dignified. He certainly looks dignified, but he's got a lot of dread. Ah. Open and friendly most of the time, but given to bouts of moody introspection. There is a glimmer of something dark in this man's personality, although he hides it extremely well. I'm going to have to go back and do the tutorials, aren't I? Because I'm seeing lots of information, but I'm not seeing a lot of how to. I'm not even seeing troop movement. It's sort of looking more interesting than Shogun Total War. Main menu, yes. So just how big is the campaign tutorial? Welcome to the Medieval Total War campaign tutorial. In this first chapter, you will defend the forces of England from a northern invasion by the armies of Scotland. Press the red seal below to continue. You hold sovereignty over the lands of Wessex, Mercia, and Northumbria. Intelligence from Northumbria has sent urgent reports. An army has been sighted massing in Scotland to the north of Northumbria. Let's inspect it. The red and white banner beside the army gives an idea of its size. It does. Then that army is much bigger than the one in Northumbria. The amount of red shows the number of men out of a maximum of 1,000. Informants in Northumbria offer us more detail on the enemy in Scotland. Click on the Scottish Army. Yes, let's say 180. 180. Shows the composition of the Scottish Army. The red and white banner gives a rough guide to its size, but here you can see much more detail. Note that this army of Highland clansmen has 3 units each of 180 men. So the Scottish Army has 540 men. The number to the upper right of a unit icon shows the unit's valor. 1, 1, and 1. The rank of the general of the army is shown in the small white flag with the gold star. Where is that? Ah, here we go. Our only defense is the army in Northumbria. You can see that it has less red in its banner than the Scottish army and so has fewer men. A lot fewer men. 120 men will have no hope of defending Northumbria should the Scottish invade. Let's see what we can do about this. Need more troops. In Wessex, which is south, we have a castle where we can train units. We will need to reposition the view on Wessex. Now it wants me to use arrows. Specifically arrows, not WASD. Okay, this is Wessex. Alright, and this is the castle. Review had only 100 archers in the castle. We need more than this to defend Northumbria, so let's start our training. Please click on the unit training icon. That's the unit training icon. Got it. Here in Wessex, you currently can train only units of peasants. Okay. You have now added a unit of peasants to the training queue. The number beneath the hourglass next to the queue shows how many years it will take to train the unit at the head of the queue. Years? 1. Okay, close the panel. Now I have troops in training in Wessex. Unit of archery. Okay. Click on the castle in Wessex. Left click and hold the units of archers. Move the unit over to the army sitting in Wessex, which I guess is here. Drag and drop is a hard task. There we go. Okay, now move this entire thing up to Mercia. So they're on their way. So the Scottish invaded Northumbria, just as we feared. Combat panel presents your options for a possible battle. Since we already know we have no real chance of success, please select the option to abandon the province. Northumbria lost. And where did they go? Did they go to Mercia? They went to Mercia. Right, okay. Note that if you ever abandon a province and have nowhere to go to retreat, your army will be eliminated. Because we've lost Northumbria, we no longer own a province which is a neighbor of Scotland. This is why we cannot get any information from Scotland and no longer see enemy armies up there. All is going according to plan. Luckily for us, the Scottish only invaded with part of their huge army in Scotland. We should strike back immediately into the Northumbria with our forces in Mercia. We'll merge the two armies. Fine. Okay, now pick up the king's army and drop it in Northumbria. Castle in Wessex showing that it contains troops, so our unit of peasants should now be trained and ready. Left click and hold this unit of peasants on a review panel. Drop the peasants into Wessex. Okay. Move them on to Mercia. And end the year. The rebels have decided they cannot win the battle and are retreating. Northumbria conquered. You have moved the king up to lead your troops in Northumbria and have a unit of peasants moving up to Mercia. Okay. Very, very strategic. But not exactly what I would call real-time strategy. Alright, time to review. Now let's have a look at that army. Still 540 people. Okay. Okay, that's not a lot of troops, so why is it no problem? Scottish army still outnumbers. Take a look inside the army to examine it. Click on the army. I have done so. "21 knights, 160 archers, 60 spearmen, and in 2 units. 241 men led by the king. The rank of the king is shown 4. Okay. We'll boost the effectiveness. With the 100 peasants coming up from Mercia, that'll make 341. Still outnumbered. Now build a fortification and train extra troops in Northumbria. Please click on Northumbria to select the province itself. New buildings. And I want to build one of these puppies, which will take a year. And bring up the peasants. Yes, trying to do that. Oh, I have not sufficiently scrolled for your liking. Okay, so I don't want to train more peasants. And the fort's ready. Northumbria, yes. And train troops. And train troops. Oh, look, more peasants. Okay. Take them out of the fort. Will you stop giving me errors? I am trying to do what you say. Not liking the controls. Okay, there we go. So pick up the army in Northumbria and dump it in Scotland. And it takes a year to get there. In the full game, you could choose to fight the combat in the full 3D battle environment. Let's just let the computer resolve this conflict for now. Does that mean automatic resolve the battle? I win. Go me. Scotland conquered. And who do I put to the sword now? Okay, so I could conceivably just play the game at a very high strategy level and a numbers game. Or I can get into actual troop movements. So far, I actually like it more than Shogun, which was all troop movements. But it'll take some getting used to. "2 hours and 20 minutes in, and we still have one more game. And that one more game, I think, is going to be the most more interesting than this at the very least. But I have been guzzling beverages. I need to take a quick break. So that was Medieval Total War, Viking Invasion. Maybe I'll give it a longer look sometime. In the meantime, let's fix this screen. Just in time for me to take a very short break. I'll be right back. And we're back. Last game of the evening is Fez. My understanding of Fez is that it is a 4D game. It was ridiculously popular for its time. 8.7K followers, platformer puzzle adventure, according to Twitch. Which may mean it's a motion sickness candidate. We'll have to see. Fez uses an autosave. Okay. It looks low res. It continues to look low res. Hey, Cherry, made it home alive and sent your resume for a potential new job. Will you be doing roughly the same thing as before? Or something new and exciting? Same field, but new and exciting. Looking forward to hearing about it. In the meantime, you got here just in time for the last game of the evening, Fez. Let's have a look at the options. Do I have a mouse? I have a mouse. It's a left-handed mouse. Interesting. We'll turn the music volume a little bit down, just assuming. Keeper. I really got to finish that up. Let's see what kind of shape Fez leaves me in. First game of the evening was a spaceship shooter, and I spent an hour on it. What are the controls? Rotate. Is keyboard. Let's give it a whirl. Because if shoe made me sick, this could conceivably make me sicker. WASD does nothing. Arrow keys. Press up to enter a door. But what if I want to play drums or something? Enter took me to the menu. I guess I'm entering a door. You got mail! Left control to read mail. Dear Gomez, please meet me at the top of the village. I have something very important to tell you. Today is a special day. Wow, this feels very EFL. And how do I get to the top of the village? I press space to jump. So do I spell? Ah. Space or up to hoist. And he goes to sleep. I was idle for 2 seconds for... Alright. So... Oh, look. A climbable wall. Now where to go? Hey, how can I hang it? Don't I want to talk with Monocle Guy? And why do I want to jump around this room? Or do I want to jump around this room? Because I thought I wanted to talk to this guy. Or am I not at the village top? That is a weird constellation. Ah, there you are. Today is a special day. Adventure is ready. It's Gomez time. Anytime now. Just you... There you go. I'm sure this is something very important. Does it end? I'm being abducted. Okay. Oh, look! It's a fez. Don't you remember, Cherry? Even Matt Smith couldn't make a fez cool. So, use AD to change your perspective. Wow. Daddy's confused. Hey, Rana, you remember that Facebook clip you showed me about the corridor? Oh, no, it's different. Now he has a fez. But can he still change his perspective? Yes, he can! Okay. Hey, thingy. Hey, glowing thingy. Gomez. Something went wrong. I need your help. I was sent to guide you. I am Dot. Looks more like a tesseract to me. The hexahedron has been fragmented. Well, yes. Shattered and scattered all over the world. You must restore it. Without it, everything will collapse. You have received a gift. A great secret has been revealed to you. There is a world beyond your village, and dimensions beyond the ones you occupy. This door leads to the outside world, but for now is sealed shut. The markings on it indicate that it won't open until you've collected at least one cube. There are many such doors in the world, each requiring more cubes than the last. To reach the end of this journey, you will need to find all 32 cubes. But first you must leave this place. There are 8 cube bits in this village. Yes. Okay. Like this one right here. Together they'll form a full cube, which you can use to unseal the door. Find them. So, quick recap. Shiny golden cubes. Very important. Gotta find them all, or else the universe collapses with you in it. No pressure. And remember, use DNA to change your perspective. Now get going. I see. Is that a tree? I still don't know if that's a tree. Let's call it a tree for now. What do... Oh, those are curtains. I thought they were down arrows. Okay, so if I keep on going, I'll walk off the edge. So I have to turn in order to go this way. Oh, cute. I thought I wanted to talk to that guy. So I need to climb, I assume. Somehow. Get back here. That's 2. What is that? Why, that's a treasure chest. How do I get to the treasure chest? And what's in all these rooms? Well, for one thing, the cube. Oh, this is going to be fun. That's 4. Can I land on that tree? I can. Not that it helps me at all. In fact, it's pretty inconvenient. Can I jump back? Close enough. What do you mean I can't jump? Damn it. Alright. So that's fatal. How do I... That's how. And what's in here? Well, there isn't a cube. How do I interact with people? Or do I just, like, not? Do I have to look at other perspectives in order to find cubes behind them? Probably. How do I find out how many cubes I have? Have I been in every house yet? These houses are creepy. Did this thing have a seizure warning? I didn't notice. But so far I'm okay. I think. Ah, houses that I have been to have open doors. Good to know. Okay, why didn't that kill me if the other one killed me? That's not fair. Go all the places. Open all the doors. Well, that's interesting. How do I... That's how. I go through the fireplace. Left shift doesn't do anything. Enter just takes me to the menu over and over. Space? No, that's jump. Left shift? No. Control? Let's check out those controls. Let's see. Zoom in, W. Zoom out. But that's for the map. There's a map? Inventory is tab. Okay. Action is left control, yes. So tab. Why doesn't it show my cube shards? I should have at least 4. Oh, those are my cube shards in the upper left. Treasure maps. Artifacts. Wall. Okay, so it was left control? Left shift. A treasure chest. To open it, face it from the front and place left control. A key. I found a key. Keys can open any locked door, but it can only be used once. Alright, there was a locked door. Where was there a locked door? Was it down here? No. Wasn't down there. Was it over here? No, it was up there. And what would this be? A treasure map. A map of what? To where? I don't know. Figure it out yourself. Dick. Alright. Tab. Treasure map. And how do I use this treasure map? Left shift? No. Control? Shift just closes the tab. Space. But is that to like another building? Because that don't look like where I am. Alright. I have a treasure map. But I still need 4 more cubes. Wait. That diagram looks really important. Alright. Moving onward. I think I'm running out of... Nope, there's a building up there. Or the door's all closed when I wasn't looking. Or yeah, I see the cube already. I wanted to talk to people. Why can't I talk to people? Left shift. A new direction? Whoa. I talk to people with left shift. Okay. It was really pretty. But don't do it again. Sure. Alright, what was that other door? Here's that other door. That cube wasn't there before. 6. And there was another one I saw. There it is. Seven. One to go. And there's a treasure chest over there. How do I get to that? Yeah, I see the treasure chest. That's how yeah! Not that way. And there's a cube up there. And how did I get up there before? Interesting. So yes, it's not just direction, it's also perspective. Things that weren't close in one direction are close in another direction. Yeah. Like that. And there's cube number 8. You did it! Now you can unseal the door. Let's go. I'm busy! Now where's that treasure chest again? Over there. Treasure chest. To open it, face it from the front and place left control. Open it, face it from the front. So that's not the front. That's not the front. That's the front. Another key. So I have one key and one cube. Is this person worth talking to? You are back. You were gone a long time. Okay. Nice hat. But is it cool? I still say it's not cool. I saw a devil square. It's a devil square. Where did you go? Did you bring me back something? Alright, how do I get safely down? This is how I get safely down. Safely-ish. So where's the door? Is this the door? I guess that's the door. The door is unsealed. Are you ready to begin your adventure? Hey, listen! It's a fucking Navi. I know this is your first time outside the village. So if you get lost, you can use the world map. What world map? Press escape to bring up the world map. That's the world map. It shows you where you've been. You can zoom in and out using S and W. Indeed. And rotate with A and D. Rotate. Rotate. Each node represents a place in the world. A gold plating on a node means you have found every item, secret, or passage in that node. Okay then. And this is a new node. Tricky. Do those blocks say something? Or are they just ornamental? Stream Boo? No, they don't say anything, they're just squares. Crappy old eyes thought they were letters. Ah! That wasn't where I wanted to go. Mean. Oh, I see. So there's more ivy stuff around the corner. Cute. Okay, there's probably going to be a lot of that. Falling down accidentally. Okay, in as much as puzzle platformers are playthrough candidates, I think this might be a playthrough candidate. But I am starting to feel it behind the eyes. Why, do people want to see Caper tonight? While I'm waiting for a response for that, I'll take this one more time. Interesting. What happens if I do this? Well, I see cubes. Actually, I haven't seen the door yet. You selfishly want me to finish Keeper so that I can start Detroit. I can understand this. I can even appreciate this. But I think I could conceivably do Keeper tomorrow during the day and accomplish much the same thing as if I did Keeper tonight and without the motion sickness that I'm starting to feel. Yeah. Oh, they have tones. The birds don't like me. Wait till it's down low. So I have another cube. But do I have all the secrets? There are supposed to be secrets. I mean, here's the door. But is that all there is? Because that seems too easy. Whoa! Check this place out. Feels pretty important, dang. Let's have a look around, shall we? Oh, no way. It's another door. I told you there'd be a lot of doors. This one requires 4 cubes. This one 8. And this one's 16. This place is kind of like some kind of important door place. Oh, I don't know. That's why you're here. Now go find them cubes. I dare say I've gotten the feel for the game. I'm not seeing anything to climb. Fall, maybe. Alright, fine. And get that way. Or I can just fall forever. And what good did that do me? Oh, wow. Be that way. Oh, one more thing. If you press tab, you bring up the inventory. The inventory keeps track of the things you find. Okay, now I'm done, I swear. What does this door have to do? That's totally a Tesseract. Yeah, this is where I save. It is 12:08. It's kind of an early start, early stop for the evening. But I'm afraid I might feel like an early stop tonight. Right, escape brings up the map. Enter brings up the menu. No save, which I certainly hope means it autosaves. Stepping out on faith. Do I really want to exit? Yes. That was Fez. That was cute. That was fun. That might be my thing. I wonder if it's coincidence or intent that Fez in that picture looks a little like Pez in the classic trademark. Well, excuse me, that was my 4 games for the evening. So, let's get to the shuffle. Where? Now I gotta do something about all these. They're starting to accumulate. These are all my VODs. I have a compulsion to save every single one of my VODs. Imagine that. There we go. Steam game list. You're pretty wiped. Well, it sounds like you've spent a certain amount of adrenaline on the process of submitting a resume to the new job. 3,276. Salute. And there's the shuffle. Hive Swap Act 2. Do I have Hive Swap Act 1? Whatever was left over after a whole day of driving your current boss around. Wow. You're a designated driver today? I have Hive Swap Act 1 as opposed to Hive Swap Friend Sim. What the hell is Hive Swap? Let's find out. A hand-drawn tribute to hilarious 90s adventure games with none of the accompanying frustration. Right. Play as Joey Clare, a puzzle-solving teen snatched out of her time, 1994, and place, Earth, and stranded on a hostile alien planet on the brink of rebellion. Okay, so it's a point and click. That's cool. So, with Hive Swap Act 1 and Act 2, I will put Hive Swap Act 1 in the hand. Coral Island is a base builder. Vibrant laid back farm sim. Yep. And Mind Path to Thalamus. Puzzle game, I believe. First person puzzler. Fantastic and surreal environment. You'll bend the natural elements to your will. Mixed reviews. Now also in VR. Well, I'm not playing it in VR. Okay. Up there with The Witness and all, I suppose. It sounds like Sunday's stream is going to be a certain amount of work. I may need to pick something low energy from Joe's list to cap it off. Let's see. Diesel is $7.50 a gallon and regular gas is only $6 a gallon. Your car is also a hybrid while he drives a huge pickup. Saved him $100 in gas. You should have tried Cornaline. We had a meeting with a new manufacturer at their showroom that was about 70 miles away. Got a full tank of gas. Still, you made an effective profit. Go you. Okay, shuffle is done. Next stream will be a writing stream tomorrow. That's Thursday, April 16th at 9 p.m. Eastern. Next gaming stream is next Sunday, the 19th, April 19th at 9 p.m. Eastern. And we may be coming up on the last, or maybe second to last, raft party on Saturday, the 18th at 2 p.m. Eastern. I think I got all those dates right this time. And that's a wrap for tonight. I'm yawning. You're wiped. Guess we'll find out what. What, if there's a raft party or if it's the last raft party? If I got all the dates right. Because I gather neither of us can be arsed to actually look it up right now. Quite. Okay, well, thank you all for coming. and I hope to see you next time.